Hi, my name is Charla Marie Bailey. I'm your SPNN forum host for today, and I am sitting here speaking with Cicero McGee, small business owner for Phynix Fire Candle Co. Hello, welcome, Cicero.
Hi there, thanks for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for being here.
For sure.
All right. Now, I would love to ask you about how you came about developing your business.
Well, it came about a couple ways. I always loved candles. I've loved them since I was young. And I always went to like different forums like Bath and Body Works or like Target and got candles, but then I was always left with a vessel. And I didn't know what to do with the vessel. And I mean, you could recycle it, but you always get like these nice things. Mm-hmm. And so I started making my own candles in them. Years later, I then got into like one of my friends was coming over and she had respiratory issues. And so she was like, you know what, you got to blow that out. I can't do that with it here. So then I started looking into ways of having eco-friendly candles. So I started developing those. At the time, coming up, I'm both gay and black. Mm-hmm. And so those are always negative things. And so I always thought I couldn't have my own business being a black man. And then being a gay man, I didn't want to put myself out there at the time as this is a black gay business. And so then I came into like just having a good set of friends around me who just always believed in me, and they really got me to the point where I was ready to just do it. And so I did it, and I've been running with it ever since. Like I was developing candles for 7 years. I just went into business last year, and it has been like the best blessing ever.
Okay, so you started your business back in 2017. No?
No, it's actually started last year. So I started developing in 2017.
Developing, yes, mm-hmm. Okay. And so what does that look like? Because you have been involved.
YouTube videos.
YouTube University.
Right, so I first was looking at YouTube, this like everybody else starts, and you look and make something that doesn't work out. And you're like, well, why didn't that work out? You get discouraged and you try again. And then like here I am 7 years later and I have a full product line.
Nice, nice. And you handcraft these candles yourself, right?
I do. They're hand poured. I have my little shop in my basement. Actually, my whole house is kind of my whole shop. There's a candle in every nook and cranny.
Nice. I bet your house smells so good.
It does. It does. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. And so I saw that you also see that some of your candles may burn for up to 45 hours.
Yes.
So you just get to like burn it and just experiment with it and see.
Yep. Okay. So I use all eco-friendly, non-toxic chemicals and fragrances, and I try and be as natural as possible. The wax I pretty much mix myself. It's a coconut, soy, beeswax, and castor oil. So my larger candle, which is 12 ounces, lasts 60 plus hours.
Nice.
And they're also wooden wicks, so they have that crackle to them.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we're gonna get the scent and we're gonna get the sound effect.
Exactly. You're gonna get the experience.
Yes.
And that's what I wanted to create, experience.
Yes. And speaking of experiences, what has been your experience with developing this business? Has it been easy, hard?
I would love to say it's been easy, but no, it has been hard. When you're in a world where there's still prejudices, I do a lot of vendor fairs, and I see how people react to me as they're walking by, they first see the product and they see me and they walk away. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. That's not meant for you. But I mean, it does still make you feel a certain way at a time.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, there's still things that I deal with.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm looking at your design of your candles as well, and I love it. I like the little stamp that's on there. I like your logo.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty cool with the wax stamp that you have on there.
So a lot of things that have been hard as well is I have to develop everything myself because it's just me.
Yes.
So I do all the work, I do all the marketing, I do all of the logoing, like everything has been coming from me. So that it is hard, but like now that I'm looking at it at this end of it, it's like, you know what, I did that.
Yes.
And then like I have to pat myself on the back.
Yes.
And like all the scents I create myself too.
Yes.
So like all the mixing, everything, it's just all me.
Okay. And I understand that you did have some more scents come out for the fall as
I
of September
do.
1st. And I thought it was just one, but you
Oh
have
no,
many.
I have up to 9 right now, and I'm always working on more. Like I was burning one the other day that I just created. It smelled like paradise. So I cannot wait to release that one. Haven't named it yet, and I'm not telling you what's in it.
Okay. and your first candle was black.
Yes.
Just simple black.
Yes. Yeah. So it has black plum in it. So I wanted to
Okay.
have something representative of that because like no one, like I've never smelled a candle with black plum in it. And it's so once you smell it, you're like, oh, okay, that's why that's the first candle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one that started the business.
All right. So how many different scents do you have right now?
I would say 30 plus.
Oh, wow.
I stopped counting.
Okay. I understand that. And you're not just doing candles, you're doing mist.
Yep.
Linen mist.
Yep, so I have linen mist that you can use in your house and your car. I also have scented crystals, which is Himalayan sea salt mixed with the fragrant oil. So when you, instead of doing like a wax melt, you put the crystals on the wax melt plate to heat it up, and it's easier to clean up, and it also gets the benefits of the pink Himalayan sea salt.
Okay. Wonderful. Can you tell me more about how you make your candles eco-friendly?
The waxes I use, I try and make sure they don't have any paraffin in it. So paraffin, of course, has petroleum in it, and that was what my friend was, my friend with the respiratory issues was
Yes.
saying. Like, I can't smell that, I can't breathe that in.
Yeah.
So I make them first with the wax being all natural, and then as far as the scents go, I want to make sure that they have no paraffins in it. I make sure that they're Prop 65 regulated free. So there's nothing in it that can harm anyone.
Which is on everything now.
Yep.
It's crazy because you could buy a curling iron and it's going to be in the curling iron, or you can buy
Yep.
food, canned goods, and it's in there.
Everything.
And
So I
you
want to
gotta be
make sure that
careful.
I'm doing my part to everyone not having those chemicals in my products.
Yes. Okay. So do you come up with a new scent every season, or this just happen?
Lately, it's been every day, to be honest with you. Like I smell something, I'm like, oh, you know what, that smells good. Let me see what I can do with that. Or like there's this, I'll be on the website and like something will pop up with this fragrance, and I'm like, okay. Then I get it home and I don't want it to be the same fragrance that they have. So I try and mix something with it and try to make it my own.
Okay. Is there anything that you want us to take away from when we hear about Phynix Fire Candle Co.? Is there anything that you want us to just remember that sticks with us?
I think believing in yourself, because at some point I didn't believe that I would ever have my own business, that I could ever do this. And there's so many people out there that have like creative minds, and don't be afraid of that. Tap into it, and you can always create something. And there's someone that you may see you and see themselves, and that we all need that.
Okay. And where could we purchase your candles?
So I have my own website, www.phynixfire.com, and Phynix is spelled Phynix. I also am in Minnesota Makers. They have 6 of my fall candles right now. I'm also in Curiosity across from Young Joni in Northeast. She has 2 of my scents, and Golden Fig in St. Paul.
Golden Fig, nice. I do know of Golden Fig.
Yeah.
So you not just on your website, but there's actual physical locations that people can go to.
Yes,
to
and then I do a
purchase.
bunch of vendor markets all around. So on my Facebook, I'll post like when I'm doing those.
Okay, wonderful. And what's your Facebook, same name?
Facebook will be at Phynix Fire Candle Co.
Okay.
It's same as my Insta in the TikTok.
All right. And tell us something about yourself outside of candle making.
I have a big friend group. I grew up here in St. Paul. I've been in the restaurant business for years. So I used to run Lush back in the day, the gay bar across over Northeast. So that was kind of my first big management job. And from there, I'm now at the St. Paul Grill as the assistant general manager. So as soon as I get off work, I'll go back to candle making. So I get done candle making, go to sleep, and go back to work.
The grind.
Oh, yes.
Okay. What's up next for you?
Up next, hopefully I continue to get into a couple more stores and possibly leave my job, but shh, don't tell them.
Okay.
Because I need that mortgage paid, friend.
Right.
But next, I actually want to create my own vessel. So
Okay.
I've been in works with talking to the person who has my vessels now, because I kind of want to cut out the middleman and make my product a little cheaper and more reasonable for people to get to.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would show you that, but then I don't want anybody to see it either.
Right. No, and I totally understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so as a young child, you said you always was into the scents of candles.
Yeah,
and-
I would say about middle school, high school. I remember getting that first vanilla candle. Yes, it always starts with vanilla.
Yes. Yes.
And then just going from there. And then like I got into like gardenia, and then like what is that Bath and Body Works, that teak wood, mahogany
Okay.
teak wood. Yes.
Huh? Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not trying to get you on no Bath and Body Works. Cicero has his own. I got
That's
30.
right.
Come on over, friends.
You got the candles,
Yes.
the linen mist, and the Himalayan sea
Yep.
salts.
Yep, scented crystals.
Scented crystals. And then you said you're gonna develop maybe some lotion.
Yes, I would love to get into lotion,
Okay.
do a little body lotion and some creams and some liquid soaps. I love a good smelling
Liquid soap, yes.
body wash, you know?
Okay.
And like my scents smell amazing. And like there's one I was like, oh, I should be wearing that, but I'm wearing somebody else's. I could do that.
Okay. Now, what would you say the scents are geared toward? Are they more floral, or are they more
You know, I started
fruity?
to be just more masculine,
Okay.
but then I got into kind of everything. I have a friend that passed away earlier this year by the name of Donna. She died from a rare form of cancer called LMS, and I started developing florals for her because
Okay.
she used to always bring me like flowers from the from the markets and everything, like really pretty flowers, and so I came up with 6 different scents just for her.
Nice. Now, is this the reason that these scents or this particular candle or candles are connected with the Susan G. Komen?
No, so that one I
Okay.
always wanted to do something to give back. I had a couple family members, and I have friends and other people who have had different forms of breast cancer. Some survived, some haven't. Some have gotten surgeries, and so I wanted to do something to give back to that foundation because they do such great work with everyone. So my blush candle, I give $10 for every one of those sold back to Susan G. Komen.
Okay. All right. Hi, welcome again to SPNN Forum. I'm Charla Marie, and I am speaking with Cicero McGee, the founder and owner of Phynix Fire Candle Co. And we are talking about right now how some of your candles contribute to different organizations. And your blush candle is you take $10 of the proceeds of each candle sold and you give back to,
The Susan G. Komen Foundation.
yes. And then you have 2 other organizations that you're
I
involved
have
in?
one
think?
more
Okay.
and one I'm trying to work with. So
Okay.
my Aspire candle, I do for the Link. They're a Minneapolis nonprofit organization that deals with children who have been trafficked, and they find them housing, find them jobs, and they're just a great company, a nonprofit, should I say, that I have worked with. Like they do great work. I go to all their galas, and they first started by 2 Minnesota Vikings, believing in something bigger than themselves, and now it's grown to they have their own building over north, so they're part of the community over there. The CEO also lives in North, Like they do great work.
Okay, that's wonderful. And the third one, what are you trying to do there, or do you want to talk on that?
I have been in talks with a nonprofit gay organization for my Pride candle called Prism. It's mango and gardenia. We talked about gardenia before. It's one of my scents that I really love. And then my dog's name is Mango. So I created this candle with two things I put together that I really enjoy. And then I've always wanted to give back to like something who was doing some work for like the gay organizations. And then I also want to do one for one of the Black nonprofits as well.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Come on now. I love that. So I know you come up with all these different scents. You just create them. You smell something that inspires you, and you go and you get to work out of your home. You're creating all these candles. You have at least 30.
At least 30.
Scents already. You've stopped counting.
Yeah. 30 cents, no room.
No room. And you want to start developing your own vessel, which is the container that the candle will come in. And I love the logo that you've come up with it.
Thank you.
The candle wax that you've stamped on it. You've been doing this business for the last year, although you started trying to develop it and understand more about it
slow
back in
development,
2017. Slow development, okay. And you do linen mists that you can use at home and in your car. And let's see, and what else? You have the Himalayan scented crystals. We're going to work on some lotions.
And body washes,
Most of your scents, you say, yes, the liquid soaps, yes, because I enjoy that. You know, I go a lot of different places, and sometimes I go in, sometimes it's like, and then sometimes you're like, oh, wow. And the scent stays with you, which at first I thought, oh, it's just going to wash away. But no, it stays with you for a while, and I can appreciate that. So I'm looking forward to your product. I understand you brought some here today.
Did.
So thank you so much.
So in there is the actual blush candle. So it comes, that's the Aspire. That's the one I do for the Minnesota Link.
Okay. And it smells good. It's got the wooden wick.
And that size, that's the one that's going to last you 60 plus hours.
Okay. Then we've got.
That's the linen mist. Oh, that's the
crystals. The crystals. All right. Oh my God, it smells good. Yes.
I wasn't playing around, y'all.
All right. And then the black. Yes.
That's the one that started it.
This is what started it. And this is linen and carb mist. And I'm just going to just. Yes, that smells good. Yes, it does. All right. And then check this out.
And then this is the one for blush. So it has my logo on the front, and on the back side it has the pink ribbon.
So, and you designed this too yourself. Right?
Yep.
Nice. And the ribbon even has the logo on it. And it is look at that. Look at that. Blush, rose, lilac, and carnation. And that smells good. Everything smells so good. And I would not deceive you. Everything smells so good. I love how this comes in the bag.
Yeah, so all of my glass candles come in bags.
Okay, nice. Get that back in there. Get that back in here. It's wonderful. Put that there. I don't want to break anything. I love it. Well, I'm glad that we were able to show that on air here.
Me too.
And again, the website that they can go find your candles.
www.phynixfire.com. PHYNIXFIRE.com.
Okay, and it's not Phoenix Fire. Yes, PhoenixFire.com. Okay, and if they aren't able to go online and do it, and if they're just strolling through a neighborhood one day, what are these physical locations that they can go to?
So I'm at Curiosity over Northeast Minneapolis. This is across from Young Joni. I'm in Golden Fig, which is in St. Paul on Grand Avenue, as well as Minnesota Makers, which is out in Excelsior, Minnesota.
Okay. And now, what are some of the names of your candles that stand out, other than Black and Blush and Prism?
Well, I have Black, I have Trouble, I have Shades, there's Morning Sun, there is Malibu, there's a lot, Crimson Glow, Late Harvest, Casablanca, which is my vanilla, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of names.
And I like that the Casablanca is linked to vanilla, because it's like, okay, it just
Yeah,
takes
it's
me
not
back,
only
yeah.
vanilla, it's oaked vanilla with cashmere, Moroccan cashmere.
Oh, okay, nice.
I'm out here.
Yes, you are. Out here doing it. What were the 9? I feel like I'm going to ask you. Hopefully, you remember all 9 of them. But the 9 scents that you just came out with for this year, September 2024.
For fall, I came out with Bourbon Street. There is Late Harvest. There is Speakeasy, Crimson Glow. What else? I can't even think of all 9 of them.
I know.
You put me on the spot.
I said if you can think of them.
There's Emperor,
Okay.
Impress. That one's good. It's peach and magnolia, and a little ebony wood. So that's good. And I can't remember the other 2.
That's okay, because you've come up with over 30.
Yeah, in a year.
Right? So what's your favorite thing to work with? The candles, the mist, the sea salts?
I would say what started at all the candles. Like they're mesmerizing there. Like the flame and the crackle and then the scent. Like it gives you another texture and depth to a room. Like a room can be stale, but you add a candle to it and add a scent to it, and it kind of changes the vibe.
Are any of those, which out of all 30 of your candles, if you had to pick a favorite, could you pick a favorite?
I cannot. Them was all my babies. And what's so funny is everybody asks me that when I do the vendor markets. Like, well, what's your
Yes.
favorite? And I'm like, they're all my favorites. I created all of them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. So we know that this is Phoenix Fire Candle Co. You've existed as a small business owner for the last year. So you've been trying to, learn it and everything for the last 7 years. And you have met some challenges with trying to get your business going. What's some of the rewards?
When you get the review and people say great things, and they see your products and the way that you've seen them, the way that you put your heart into it, and it becomes more rewarding. Like even when you're going through those and you're like, I like the stamp and I like the smell, and like those to me are like that's the reward. Giving the gift that I created to someone else.
Okay, awesome. And I love that you are connecting with organizations to help give back for cancer, for the Susan G. Komen, and for
The link.
the trafficking,
Yeah.
So hopefully it would be wonderful to just put an end to that, that
Yeah.
it wouldn't happen ever again. I'm glad that you're contributing, that you're helping in some way. I love that you were able to come out of your shell, so to
Yeah.
speak. and have the support and love of friends to say, hey, yes, you can do this, no matter being gay and a black man.
Yep.
You know, you can do this. So I'm glad that you're doing it.
Thank you.
And you're creating wonderful stuff. And so it smells so good, and I
Thank
can't
you.
wait. I love candles.
What you see the one I got you in the back, friend?
Oh, okay. I love candles. I love scent. My sense of smell is very strong, and it's my husband thinks it's weird that I can come in the room and be like, something. I don't know what
Something ain't
this is.
right.
You know, like who's been here, or what were you burning, or you know. I could probably even smell, oh, you broke a glass. I know you broke a glass. It's just weird, but I
That's
have
going to be the
strong
next
sense of
thing,
smell.
broken glass.
So you said most of your scents are geared toward like a masculine scent, but you do have
That's how I
florals.
started.
Okay.
That's not where I am now. Now I'm
Okay.
just whatever smells different. I want to create different scents. I mean, I'm not recreating the wheel, of course, but I mean putting things together that don't match, like gardenia and mango. Like, who would have thought about doing that?
Yes, yes. Okay. So yeah, and I would say that there are some neutral smells in there as well that anybody, you know, can burn. Just if you want your house to smell good,
Hello. I'm
you
here.
gotta get with the Phynix Fire Candle Co. with the wood wicks. That's going to give you a great scent and sound effects of smelling. Of hearing the wood crackle.
Yep. And
So-
one other thing I'm going to do is,
Yes.
like, being the jars are so nice, and I talked about like getting rid of the jars, is I'm going to do refills. So you just get the refill, like the wax, and put it in the microwave, and then just pour it back in the jar.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up. Okay. So because right now you are developing this in your home right now. Your
Yep.
hand pouring is handcrafted by you personally. So when you get the candle, know that Cicero has handcrafted this candle for you to burn in your home. So that's wonderful. You're coming up with your own vessels now, and then you're going to come up with refills, which is awesome. I love that. Okay, again, Cicero McGee, small business owner for Phynix Fire Candle Co. The website address,
www.phynixfire.com, PHYNIX, fire, FIRE.com.
yes, and so support small business owners here, right here in the Twin Cities, and then you have some physical locations, and over 30 cents. You got your linen mist. You can use it at home, and you can use it in your car. And then your Himalayan sea salts with the scents.
The scent of crystals.
And they're eco-friendly. And
Everything's eco-friendly.
Yes, no props, 65. So thank you so much, Cicero.
Thank you.
Is there a note that you wanted to end on?
Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, and support small businesses. We're out here, like smart black businesses. It's because it's a black business doesn't mean it's cheap. Doesn't mean it's made any lesser than anything in Target. We're out here. We're doing great work.
Thank you, Cicero, for joining us today for the SPNN Forum.
It's great being here.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us. Take care and be well.